Hey there guys, how's it going? Today we're going to go ahead and replace the shifter bezel, mainly because the overdrive switch was stuck, and I know a lot of you guys have had this issue. And today I'm going to go ahead and instead of just fixing it and kind of getting in there, maybe cleaning that out, maybe doing some further damage, I'm just going to go ahead and replace the part today. But there are a couple of things you have to do before you can do that. First thing is you're going to have to remove the transfer case knob and also the transmission shifter as well. Pretty easy to do. You're just going to go ahead and shift it down into neutral. Go ahead and put your four-wheel drive knob down into neutral, and again you're just going to go ahead and pull up. I've already gone ahead and pre-released mine, so they're just kind of sitting on there right now. There are plenty of tutorials on YouTube on how to do this. So again, what you'll want to do is you'll just want to go ahead and grab it, and with some force you're going to want to pull directly up, and that will come right off. Second part of the procedure here is to remove the bottom portion of the shifter here, and you can take your trim removal tool, which looks kind of like this. I picked this one up at Harbor Freight. And you'll just kind of put it in between the leather piece here and the metal piece and just pry down, and this thing will pop down. You'll kind of give this a wiggle, and that will pop right off. Okay, next thing you'll have to do, which takes a little bit of finagling here, is just removing the center console piece here. And I kind of just grab mine towards the back and then just pop it right up. All right, and then you'll just kind of have to move it out of the way here, and that will release the bezel, and which will give you access to the shifter bezel underneath it. Now, the part that I used, I got for moparwholesaleparts.com. Part number is 68069850AB. Cheapest place I could find it. Dealership wanted, I believe, $180 for this thing, and I got it, I think, for $85. So saving a lot of money there, plus just doing it myself is going to be pretty easy. So stay tuned here. I'm going to go ahead and get this shifter bezel off, and I'll continue with how to get the actual part replaced. All right, guys, I went ahead and got the surround part off the console here. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove the actual bezel itself. Overall, it's actually pretty easy to do. There are a couple of clips, 4 of them actually, to remove. And if I kind of get you a shot right down here, you're going to see one of them right there, just to the left of the overdrive button. It's right here. So there's a clip there, actually right down here, I'm sorry. And another one just on the other side of that. There's also one that snaps in right down in here, and there's also one falling on the other side. Now what I found is just removing these two on this side, pushing those 2 clips in, pulling up, actually helps to release the back ones. So let me go ahead and try and get that done here real quick. There we go. And it just pops right up and out. Now there are a couple of different harnesses you need to remove here, so take note. You'll need to remove this one here by pushing the clip in, just pulling out. And there's one actually right below here as well. This is, I believe, for the overdrive. You'll see it's the red and black wire attached right down here. So what you got to do is you'll just kind of pull this out. Now below that, to get this piece out, you're going to need to stick a screwdriver under in here, and there's like a little lever that moves back and forth. That's the retaining clip that holds it in place. So what you'll do is you'll do that, and this will slide just right off, and kind of show you here what I mean by that little lever. So if you take a look here, it's this little lever right here in the center, and that kind of just moves back and forth inside there. So you just need to push it to the side with a little screwdriver, and then push back, and it will slide right off that center piece there, and that's it. It's in and out. And then again, the installation process is just the reverse part, so pretty simple. All you guys can do this yourself. It shouldn't take more than probably 30 minutes to do this, but definitely take your time. You don't want to break any of these plastic pieces, because sometimes they can be pretty brittle. All right, guys, here's the finished product. Again, this whole piece just snaps down inside. You just line up the hole in the selector level here, slide it down, push down on both sides, and once again, these two connectors are connected. That's really it. The job is complete. Just kind of tuck your wiring harness back inside there to keep it out of the way, and you're all set to go. And just install the cover plate over the top. And maybe while you're at it, maybe clean up down inside here. I know a lot of junk tends to fall down in here. I know mine definitely does. But if you have any questions, please leave a link below or questions below, and I'll get those answered for you. Thank you so much. All right, guys, here is the completed project, all done for the day. As you can see, trim ring is put back in. Both shift knobs are replaced. Like I said, I went ahead and cleaned up just a little bit down inside there. I go to the beach a lot, so there's all kinds of sand and dirt down inside the cup holders and underneath that trim ring. And everything looks great. Everything is functioning like it should. Let me go and turn off the light here real quick so you can see that the indicator lights do come on. I was having a problem with that before. That little bulb was burnt out. And again, like I said, the shifter or the overdrive switch is now working correctly. As you can see here, I'll put it up here, and you'll see that light come on in the dash. There it is. And now it's back off. So overall, again, guys, I'm pretty happy with everything that I did here today. I plan on making a couple more videos like this. I've been actually pretty active on the Jeep lately. I've replaced the oil pan gasket, replaced the transmission filter and gasket. I do have an engine air intake that I'm going to go ahead and install. I'm going to go ahead and hopefully get that up on YouTube soon for you guys. Again, if you guys have any questions or concerns, by no means am I a professional mechanic here. I'm just kind of a do-it-yourselfer. I don't like to pay people to do my stuff for me. You know, it's just a great way to work around a Jeep, get your hands dirty a little bit, and learn something in the process. So as always, like, share, subscribe, and again, if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks, guys.